Hello world, it's me, Princess V, the creator of Love Clearly. Right now in this time, space, reality, we are focused on what the sign of Gemini needs to know during this transit of Jupiter going through the sign of Taurus. Now, I'm pretty certain that if you're on this video, you're clearly in the spiritual community and you can hear the hype and the energy, the momentum, the excitement behind this beautiful transit. So with Jupiter being the planet of expansion, of this greater things, bigger things, higher things, Jupiter is such a big, beautiful planet that when it comes into alignment, especially on the global frequency of pretty much everybody, the collective, you begin to see things that your body, mind, soul, whichever you want to blame, may always desire but may have actually been running from as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. This reading is going to hold weight from now or whenever you're seeing this video all the way until May 25th of 2024. So that's next year. This energy is still going to be very potent. So this video, whenever you find it, just know it is meant to find you at this divine timing. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. This is all about what Gemini needs to know during this Jupiter transit through the sign of Taurus. So let's go ahead and pull from the tarot first and see what the divine wants us to know during this reading. And I see we're already coming out to a bit of a stubborn start. Sometimes, whenever I have a bit of a time shuffling some cards, it is just my way of feeling out that the divine has a very... Oh, look at that. Look at that. And I was just about to mention, anytime my flow of shuffling doesn't, go the way that it usually goes. I shuffle cards for myself every single day. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I am really just tapping into the energy of what the divine wants me to know. And whenever I have a time shuffling the cards, that is when I know this message is wanting to come through with some major clarity. So first up, we are getting Page of Swords. So Swords is all about, well, the suit of Swords is all about the air sign, the mind, what we think, how we speak. And with the page coming out first, I'm seeing the main focus of this reading for you Geminis is going to be all about what our new, fresh way of thinking and speaking and knowing that this is the time to tap into that inner knowing, tap into that wisdom, tap into knowledge outside of yourself in order to really be able to understand knowledge inside of yourself. So external and internal, that was beautiful. So internal and external, they are two very majorly different aspects of self. And because Gemini, and before I get into the tarot, I do have these cards that want to come out. We got about 4 cards that want to be known. Base is 8 of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting a get to work, get going, get moving type of energy. So let me go ahead and just get out what I'm feeling from spirit right now, especially since we had that rocky start with shuffling the cards, and now even getting the cards that we have out now took some shuffling and it took some working through the deck for us to actually be able to pull. And with the main card, the only card that actually came out upright being the Page of Swords, it lets me know that this new beginning, this fresh start, this expansion that is happening in your sign. Now, Gemini, you may want to spend some time seeing exactly where the sign of Jupiter hold, what house Jupiter rules for you, where that placement is in your natal chart, because that's going to let you know what side of you is going to be expanded on. And just by the cards itself, and just by the tarot, we'll get more into the oracle shortly, but just by the tarot and the energy that I'm feeling, automatically I'm getting a sense that this is not going to be an easy path. This is not going to be something that you one day just wake up and say, yep, this is a new day. With Geminis, there is this internal, I don't want to say warfare, but it's like this internal duality that happens where with Geminis, they may say they want one thing, but their actions show something different. Sometimes people look at Geminis and would say they're stubborn sometimes because they see it from their viewpoint, and they may have a hard time seeing it from another perspective. So with this major change happening on a global stance, it can cause a bit of indecisiveness, a bit of, is this what I really want? Do I not? This internal battle back and forth of if what you are saying, if what you are thinking, if this new beginning that is coming your way is worth it. Should you see it forward? Should you not? And I'm seeing 110% that the divine is saying that yes, your intuition is right. Trust your gut. You will not lead yourself astray, especially if your main focus is on doing things for your highest and greatest good. They do say that with discipline, it's not always something that your body is going to want to experience. Sometimes with discipline, it can come across as things you may not want to do, but because you know it's going to serve you along your journey, you go for it and you do it anyways. You do it anyways. That is where this new beginning can finally begin for you. And you may already know this, and this may be coming across as like, oh wow, like this is really a confirmation, because one thing about any readings that you do, readings should never tell you what your next step is. It should spark that inner knowing that already happened, or that's already been happening within you. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. So we have 5 of Pentacles. And I don't really read in reverse, so even if this did come out upside down, I definitely see 5 of Pentacles in a positive aspect, only because sometimes 5 of Pentacles can represent scarcity, but it also can represent you knowing that you can do something, knowing that you can spend something, knowing that you can go somewhere, but choosing to not do things that you would normally do, so that you can make those sacrifices to become this next version of yourself that you want to become, to do this thing that you want to do, whether it's something personal in your love affair, whether it's financial, whether it's something that your higher self has been tugging on your heartstrings for the longest. Right now, Jupiter has a lot of positive energy, but sometimes with such great expansions, it can cause impulsiveness. It can cause you to just want to go out and spend something and go here and travel there and do this. And I'm not saying to never do this, but I'm saying right now it would definitely benefit you to spend some time indoors, spend some time with the divine, spend some time really sitting with your abundance. Because I definitely know, with everything working out as far as the sign, the planet of Jupiter going in the sign of Taurus, it is such a beautiful connection, because Taurus, that sign naturally loves luxury. Taurus is all about comfort and taking care of themselves materialistically. They make sure their aesthetics, their feeling for themselves is on point to their higher knowing and what they want. So for this to be moving into placement, affecting every single body, that every single soul, every single spirit on this planet of Earth, you cannot help but be swayed into the same energy that's already moving in the collective. So if you can find a way to see major transformation, major expansion in a positive way, because negativity attracts negativity, but positivity will attract positivity. So if there is this next level step that you want to make, if there is something inside of you that you want to do, I'm seeing a full confirmation from the divine that yes, you should go for it. But definitely don't do things off of impulse that you know you can place on a special stance. Meaning, there are certain things that you know you need to do right now to get certain things done. There's ideas, there's new things you're learning, there's the divine coming in, there's inner wisdom that you have. There's a lot going on internal. And I'm really feeling this energy of trusting your gut. Trusting this version of you that always has you doing new ideas, doing new things that you know feels good to you but doesn't feel familiar. That I'm seeing is where the focus is wanting to stay on, which is tapping into your higher power, going into some solitude, recharging yourself. Because where you're going, it can't help but get better than where it is now. Yes, the world on its own topic can be chaotic, but we have the power to control our internal world. That matters. And next up, we have Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing 110%. New energy is coming. Higher wisdom is coming. You are learning to work you're learning to work with what you have. And with 4 cards coming out, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over because it just felt like they had to come together. And the fact that they're both wands is just like that perfect alignment. So just with the cards that we have, and I know we're spending a lot of time on the tarot, but this is just where the divine is leading me in this moment in time for you Geminis. You beautiful, misunderstood Geminis. There is pivotal moments and crossroads and points that we get to in our life that we have to trust something outside of ourselves. Trust something that is called a life force energy, and connecting with your higher power, with your divine, with what you know to be true. Letting that help guide you along your way. Your energy matters. Your energy matters, and collabing with something bigger than you will help you along your way. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, because we've been spending a lot of time on, not tarot, sorry. We're going to pull some oracle cards because we have been spending a lot of time on the tarot. So let's see what the oracle has to say for my beautiful Geminis during this transit of Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so we have fighting spirit. So it is going to be something that's going to take some time. It is going to be something that's going to require a lot of work. Me even doing this reading, I do readings all the time, whether it's readings that I'm actually recording and posting, or readings for myself, or readings for my clients. I'm always doing readings, and sometimes everything just flows out so effortlessly. Then there's other times that I feel like I have to work with divine on a a deeper level to get out a message. You saw or felt or experienced how this reading had a slow start. It took me having to really work through the deck just to pull out the 4 cards that came out. And 4 is the number of stabilization. So believe it or not, you are going into a version of self where you're more stabilized, where you're more ready to go for all that you desire because you're in that perfect alignment. Everything has been set up perfectly in the cosmos for you to have nothing stopping you from trusting yourself. Our biggest component in life is always and will forever be ourself. And when we learn to master self, that is when doors that we didn't even know could be opened begin to open for us. So we have get in touch with your body. Get in touch with your body and trust yourself more. This gives me trust your gut energy. As you start taking more care of your dreams, as you start taking more care of yourself, of your intuition, you start really tapping into that inner wisdom that you have, you begin to move into a space where you effortlessly flow with this high momentum because you're trusting yourself. You're letting your intuition guide you. You're understanding that sometimes you have to go beyond yourself to get this refreshment of energy, this renewed state for things to align in ways that you know you want it to be. The higher power that we all have within ourselves is for us to pull out. And there comes a time, especially, I believe we're in the age of Aquarius, where there's a lot of wisdom and a lot of inner knowing coming out that we are needing to truly trust and surrender in. And for you Geminis, during this transit, you literally have from whenever you see this message until next year, May 25th of 2024, to really grasp what this message is saying. And sometimes we have to replay messages to really pull things that resonate and to really get new insight. Every time I watch any readings online or I watch my own readings over, I learn something new every time. And the ancestors have quite a bit of cards they want to say, and we're going to flow with it because honestly it just feels oh so right. And we have 5, actually 6 cards that want to come out. So we're going to flow through this real nice and effortlessly. So first up we have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Choose where you want to go. Choose what your future looks like. It is ours to cultivate. We can always find someone to blame. We can always find something to point at and something to hold us back and something to keep us stagnant, something to keep us negative. But there comes a point in time where you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice on what your future will look like. And if it's been working for you, more power to you. Continue that. You've chosen your path. You're going to continue to choose your path. And that's what's going to work out for you. But if you know that there is more to this than what you're currently living at, work on it. Go for it. See your seeds grow. See it grow. See the things that you're putting in life. Seeing the effort that you put in daily. Seeing the beauty of your work when you sit there and you actually start saving and you actually start investing in yourself. You actually start taking care of your mind, body, and soul. You start spending more time in solitude. You start trusting your gut. You start connecting with the divine. You start really getting into this like you knowing you type of energy. And start planting those seeds for the divine to just help sprout and make bigger. That is when next year rolls around, May 25th, you'll be able to say, whoa, so much has changed. And there's still so much beauty in store for you. And enjoy success and happiness. So I'm seeing that things are working out for you. Things are aligning in its perfect way for you to be able to shine and be all that you desire to be. And sometimes, and this is where I'm just going to take a little break and get back into these. I feel the divine wanting me to share a story. When you first begin your journey, and this is me speaking on an experienced stance, when you first begin your journey and you are really putting in the physical effort behind everything you want, and sometimes we don't see the fruit of our labor right away. Sometimes we don't automatically start attracting what we're putting out there as soon as we do it. It takes consistent energy. It takes this 100% surrendering, trusting in the process for things to really align in ways that help you to now want to keep things up. So we have to first go through that need. We have to go through that I have to do this, that discipline, that we got to work this out. We got that fighting spirit. We have to focus on the energy. Geminis, trusting your gut is what's going to serve you best. Trusting your intuition, knowing that others may not understand you, but as long as you understand you, as long as you have that connection with yourself, your inner knowing, your higher power, that is when you're able to make your choices way more clearly and be able to plant seeds, see them blossom and flourish, and enjoy the success that is already yours. It's already yours. Just get into alignment for it. Mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Reflect on your journey. Reflect on where you're going. Know that you've come so far, and the divine wants to take you further. I almost flipped this over. I did see the cards, but I'm reading in a certain flow, and I want to just continue that. So first we have heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. So with life, we can go on this journey of just following the status quo, following the rat race, doing what we have to do, investing in ourselves, working hard, doing what we need to do as far as on the physical realm, on the status quo of what looks good on paper. But I'm seeing, especially in this new world that we're going into, there is this call on your heart. Your heart coming out, this heart guardian. You have two guardians. I didn't even realize. And I think we have, mirror guardian as well. So you're protected. You're protected. You're protected 110%. And I think that's why even pulling out the message was like it was as if you're so protected for someone else to come in and try to pull from this energy and see what the cards have to say. It was as if I had to kind of work my way into a flow and to really understand what the message truly is. And with that Page of Swords being the first card to stand out and set the tone for the message, it all comes into a 360, which is this fresh beginning, this new change is you moving more into your heart and you doing more things that better serve your soul than just your physical. And that's why you're able to go into that Five of Pentacles energy and sit with what you have and trust your inner knowing. And as you release this need to people please and this self-tormenting journey, as you let that go and understand, hey, that was the old you, now we can move forward, that's where I see everything aligning so perfectly for you. And with the Father Sky wanting to come out, that is God, that is the ethers, that is the source energy that we have constantly watching over us, wanting to give us everything we desire. But law of attraction states you cannot attract what you are not emotionally aligned for. So what do you need to get emotionally aligned to receive? What do you need to emotionally align yourself with in order to attract what you want out of life? Let's go ahead and pull from this moon deck. My decks, I never actually know the names of them, but one day, we will have the names in the description. But I believe this is the Moonology deck. So first up, we have emotions are running high. So with such big things happening in the sky, everybody's more sensitive, everybody's more negative. There's a lot of transitionings happening in the world. And for you beautiful Geminis, it's time for you to understand that your emotions, your feelings, your perspectives, they're valid. They're definitely valid. But now it's time for you to see past this physical realm and go into the spiritual realm. Tap into your inner knowing. Dance with the divine and let life open up for you. And with your emotions running high, I'm seeing this be the perfect time to practice that law of attraction. Look it up. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. The laws of the universe. And wow. So we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So talk about divine alignment. Talk about it. Oof, that is so beautiful. So that right there is all just letting me know that you know what you need to know. We all know what we need to know. But everybody has their own trials and tribulations with stepping into this next version of ourselves. And for you, Geminis, I am wholeheartedly hearing this need to trust yourself. Trust the divine. Trust the unknown. Trust the ebb and flows of life. And know that it is working out for you. We're going to pull a self-care card and see what the divine has to say for you, Geminis. Ooh, for this Jupiter transit in the sign of Taurus. So those cards did come out. I was seeing if anything else wanted to come out, but nothing did. I'm going to grab these first two cards, mainly because I thought I grabbed the entire little stack that fell, but really I guess I only grabbed two. So this is what the divine is wanting you to know as far as self-care wise. So soak in a bath. Take some time for yourself. Set your intentions in your mind and align your emotions with it. Spend some time practicing the laws of the universe, your spiritual connectivity, your higher power. Learn more about what you see to be true in life. And next up, we have movement. So get going. Find that zen. Do some yoga, because this is definitely a beautiful yoga pose. Slow things down in a way where you are able to connect outside of this physical realm. Because, honey, it will keep you in position to not really have time to focus on anything outside of yourself. And the only time you really get to focus on something greater, especially in nowadays, is when you tap into something higher than your physical knowing. And that's you going into this deeper spiritual connection. This solidification, if that's even a word, solidifying your connectivity to the beyond. To the beyond. So this is the Mystic Sisters deck. I always know this because I pull from this deck, but I read from this book here. So we are almost wrapping this up, but we definitely want to know what the goddesses, ooh, and one already came out. This is the goddesses of the Mystic Sisters, and we are getting the goddess Artemis. Artemis wants to come out for you, Geminis. And I'm going to be reading from this book, so definitely if I am butchering the paragraphs, just know I am trying my best, and you'll be able to see it on your screen as well. So we have Artemis. Hunting, seeking, perfect aim. Artemis is the Roman goddess of the hunt. She is on a mission. She has a clear purpose and the skills to achieve her objective. Artemis is intensely focused and determined. Through much self-discipline and education, she has developed not only perfect aim, but also all the patience and prowess to track her prey. She has unceasing ambition and an adventurous spirit, which enables her to discover her passion. Drawing this card is a call to action to more enthusiastically pursue your goals and dreams. If your dreams has yet to be solidified in your mind, be more adventurous and try new paths. Artemis represents the expertise it takes to know when to watch and wait and when to strike. And anytime I read out that book, it's like a enough said type of moment. But we're going to pull from this princess deck and then wrap this up. So let's see what we have. All right, so we are getting lavender. Surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with love. And this is love in the physical realm. This is love in the spiritual realm. This is love in general, especially when you're embarking on new journeys, new life-changing, expansion, transformational, evolving of life. That is when literally hand selecting your team, people that you know are going to surround you with that love, that's going to keep your energy high, that's going to keep inspiring you. Maybe get yourself an accountability partners. That honestly is something that has benefited me in many moments of my life. Many moments of my life was able to be sustained by having accountability partners hold me accountable for everything I tell them I want to do. So you know what you want to do. Now it's time to get in alignment, take action, and align your emotions with it. Attract effortlessly, but attract wisely. And when you have the divine on your side, everything just has a way of falling into place. So I definitely want to send you, Geminis, all the peace, love, and happiness, health, and wellness for all of your days. Enjoy this beautiful transition through this Jupiter in the sign of Taurus energy. Trust your path. Let your highest and best side fly free. Enjoy the beauty of life. Enjoy your perspective, your reality, your universe. So I am Princess Fee, the creator of Love Clearly. If you are looking to find me on any other platform, they all will be listed down in the description below. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I do offer personal readings as well as life coaching sessions. So my email will be down below. It is officialloveclairly@gmail.com. Definitely contact me. We can work together. I can help you out along this journey, give you more insight on what you need to know throughout your journey of life. So I am sending you love, sending you peace, and I hope this message found you with lots of love and clarity. May we meet again. Bye.